think I am just about ready to start putting this back together. Obviously still got to sort this out at some point, but head can come off at any time. Yeah, so engine plates. I've got the rest of the frame in the other shed. Got the subframe here, which, yeah, I might just leave that another day before I fit that, and also the footrests. So yeah, that's touch dry, but I think I'll just leave it to harden off a bit more. But these are okay. These have been painted for a while. So engine plates, got new bolts that turned up. That actually there is an original one. They're BSF threads on there. But yeah, just like that for a pattern for the length and everything. These ones I've got UNF on there, so all my new bolts and everything I'm putting on are all UNF, just to well, they're easy to get hold of, put it like that. UNF, BSF are, you know, not that easy to find. Yeah, so I'll start getting this back together. A little bit tricky getting the plates on. It would be nice just to flip the whole engine over and do it, but because I've got oil in the gearbox now, I won't be able to do that. I'll kind of have to tip it and do it like that. Right, so I have one hole there, or stud fixing there. There's another one there, and the other one on the front there. So I think this is the trickiest one to do, so I think if I get the stud through first and then get the plate on and then do the other two, I think that's the way to go. Right, just need to take this level plug out here to get the stud in, believe it or not. It's right in the way. Yeah, I've got some oil dripping because I'm sort of got it at an angle. So I don't want to be messing around too long but doing this. Right, let's see which way round do these go. That way round. That's the bottom. Bottom one. Is that right? No, I'm in the wrong one. That. Yeah, this is really quite tricky. If I get this front one on, maybe that will just hold things in place while I fiddle around. Sends everything is on the way. Let's just get that through there for now. That one can now sit on there. And just putting everything on loose to start with. Right, so again this one at the back here is quite awkward. You have to sort of feed it through a hole in this case and then jiggle it. Actually, I think, do I have to do this first? I don't think this hole actually lines up that well. I've got a feeling I need to loosen this front one. Because this hole doesn't exactly line up with that one. This is about as awkward as you can get doing this. Right, it started all on. Everything's a little bit loose, so I'll just tighten everything up a little bit. Right, engine plates are loosely bolted on. That one underneath is a right pain in the neck. And you have to be careful you don't have the stud too far through, because it will hit the back of this case here. Yeah, so just have to be a bit careful with that. When I finally tighten that up, I'll just have to make sure there's still a gap there. Yeah, so like I say, these are all loose ish, so I think I'll see if I can get the main spar in now, see how that goes. again with those I haven't tightened the right up, so everything is still got a little bit of play in it. Just makes it easier to put the rear end on. Right, well that was quite tricky to do. I did actually take a little bit of paint off there, so I'll have to touch that up. Yeah, I did want to use these bolts, Allen head bolts, but they just won't go past there, so I did have to use the studs, which I wasn't that keen on using because somebody had, this had all been bead blasted, and I've done the same with left the bolts in there, so all the finish is taken off the bolts, so I will have to actually paint these bolts once that's all tightened down, and the nuts. Yeah, just need another nut for there. I think they're BSF, not sure, but yeah, one nut short. Same old story. After all that struggling getting this on, I now realise I can't get the bloody gear lever on there. I wonder whether this is actually even the right footrest. Right, I think all I actually need to do is remove that rear one. I can swing this back and get that on, then put that back. Oh dear. Right, getting along with this reassembly. I've just got this little bush which I made, which goes in here when the swing arm goes on the spindle. I was going to paint it, but actually I think I'm just going to zinc plate it. Yeah, I had some white vinegar. I've just nicked some of the Mrs. Epsom salts, dissolved that in there, found an old phone charger. Right, so I'll just get this solution prepared. So it's just white vinegar and some Epsom salt in there, and let's just switch it on so we get any kind of reaction. Yep, we have got some fizzing. Got some fizzing going on. Right, so I'll just leave that for a short while to just charge up the solution. Then I will put in the little spacer. It's probably got to be quicker to plate it than it is to paint it and wait for it to dry, which is what I was going to do. But, yeah. Right, so I've now just got these two pieces of zinc connected together with this little loop of wire. Negative is on there, so I'll switch on, and there we go, it's fizzing up straight away. So we'll just give that, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then we'll have a look at it. But yeah, fizzing up nicely. Right, that's had about 5 minutes. So we'll just switch off the power. Disconnect that and we'll have a look. Alright, let's get it out in the sun, probably see it better. Or maybe not. Yeah, I think that needs a little bit more. Can still see, yeah, can still see this, a bit of the steel through the zinc, but it's definitely taking. You can see it on the copper, probably more than the steel. Right, so I'll give that another 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll have another look at it. Yeah, so that's had about half an hour. I think that'll be okay. I'll just give that a rinse off, and yeah, that'll be ready to go. There we are. Swing arm in. Just got to put these washers and that on the end. The spindle did come with this other bush, which needs to go on somewhere, because I run out of thread otherwise. Once these are on and the thread is, well, the nut is done up and that thread is, it'll be about there. Yeah, there's a little bit, can't see it, there's a little bit of stick out which is almost as wide as that the other side. So what I will do is get the nuts on and clamp everything up, and well, we'll see how it looks. Right, tighten these up. Can't quite see the point of the of that spacer. Don't know what that's supposed to do, but yeah, without it the threads won't bottom out, or would bottom out rather. Yeah, so I just put the one of these shocks in temporary, just to hold it in the swing arm in the right position while I tighten this up, so it's not too far out. Yeah, so basically just got to go around and tighten everything up. Put some nuts on there, and I've got to go around and touch a bit of paint up. Inevitable that, yeah, few scratches. Although I might just wait until it's all complete, because there's bound to be a few more knocks and dings. But yeah, that's the little spacer made, galvanised. I might even just put some silver paint over the top of that as well. That might blend in a bit more with this. But yeah, swing arm is in.